Hello? Okay, there we go. I think I'm working now. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Hi. Hi,
How are you?
is that Priscilla or is that Tina?
Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla. How are you?
Good, how are
Hi,
you?
Richard.
Doing good. Hey, Tina. How's it going?
Good, good. Just at work.
Okay, good stuff.
Am I-
Both of you at work?
Yes,
Oh, that's good. Thanks for joining while you're at work.
no problem.
All right, good stuff. All right, so today we're gonna it's gonna be information packed, right? But you know, you're some very intelligent people, so I'm sure you'll grasp everything right away, right? And I have to give all the information that I have right now because every day information it's information overload. So I got to release some of it so that you guys get to absorb it, and you could see the big picture of what's going on right now, right? And as you see the big picture of what's going on, we need leaders, you know. So I want you to volunteer yourself as a leader to the community, especially if you have an interest in other people and you're out there like me and seeing people struggling for to make the next bill. Their mortgage is going up, the rents are going up, groceries are going up. So much stuff is happening in this world that we're in, and it's planned. I'll keep it 100. It's planned, right? And if you see it, you'll realize that this is an objective that is against us, and the only way for us to be ahead of it is to be one step ahead, one step ahead, right? And that's what we're here to do with the MSI report. So just to break it down, MSI stands for multiple sources of income, all right, or multiple streams of income, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty much putting your money to work so you could work less, all right. And for this motto to really get out there to people, we need everyone to really adapt this model, right? Adapt this model and start thinking in this way, right? I want you all to think about the last 10 things that you purchased, right? The last 10 things that you purchased, right? Or you spent your money on, rather, right? How many of them are paying you back, right? They really have to think about that, because once we think about this, then we're going to have that mental shift, right? And now when we start putting our money into things, we're going to be thinking that up front. Okay, how much is this paying me back, right? And some things, the payback is not the instant, right? But and some things you have to pay in for you to even have the opportunity to get a payback. For example, like say your phone, right? That's something that is definitely considered an asset, because without your phone, there's a lot of things you won't be able to do that gives you a return, right? There's certain phone calls you can't make, certain texts that you can't get on. Even with our WhatsApp group, you won't be updated with what's going on, right? All these different things we need our phone for. So when you're paying your phone bill, there's merit. There's merit to your phone and paying your phone bill, because we know that you get a return from it. And with the MSI report, it's the same thing, but we're strictly talking numbers now. We're talking about money. We're talking about, okay, if I put my money in, am I getting money back, right? And I take it that's of interest to all of you as it is to me. It's something that we have to be thinking about, because if we're not, then we're thinking in the other way in terms of our debts first, and I don't know if you heard of the term pay yourself first, but that's something that we need to do, and that's something that's going to help us get out of the rat race. You know, that's not something that we want to be in. And that's pretty much, you're just going around in circles and circles and circles and circles. And you're not getting out of this, the trap that we are put in unknowingly. A lot of people are unknowingly put in, right? So before I move forward, I just want to go over this disclaimer, very important, right? So the following statements apply to all information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, included but not limited to cryptocurrency, real estate investing, art, stocks, forex, businesses, and any other investment opportunities presented. Everything expressed here is solely the opinion of Create Wealth Network or any representative and should not be considered official investment advice. Create Wealth Network is separate from any investment opportunities. We strongly advise all readers and users to conduct their own thorough research before making any investment decisions. Investing in any financial market involves risk. You should be aware that you could potentially lose some or all of your invested capital. Therefore, you should only invest money that you can afford to lose. Create Wealth Network or any representatives is not a financial advisor nor a broker dealer, and the materials provided is intended solely for educational purposes. We are not responsible for any gains or losses that may arise from your investment choices based on the information provided. Each individual's financial situation and risk tolerance are unique, so it is crucial to consult with a qualified financial advisor or professional before making any investment decisions. Investment entails a high degree of risk, and past performances is not indicative of future results. The value of investments can fluctuate, and there are no guarantees of profit or success. Create Wealth Network bears no responsibility for the accuracy, completeness, or timeliness of the information presented, and we reserve the right to modify or update the content at any time without prior notice. By using the information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, you acknowledge that you have read, understood, and agreed to this disclaimer. If you do not agree with any part of this disclaimer, please refrain from our services or relying on the information we provide. So what we provide, opinions and non-official investment advice. Conduct your own research. No individualized investment advice. We're not a financial advisor or a broker dealer. This is educational purposes only. Investment risks. Consult with your financial advisor. No responsibility or gains or losses. Third-party content, and there are frequent updates and changes. In conclusion, investing involves inherent risks, and an individual should exercise caution and sound judgment when making investment decisions. Create Wealth Network or any representatives disclaims any liability for any direct or indirect damages resulting from the use of its content or reliance on any information provided. Users are encouraged to seek professional advice and independently verify all information before making any investment choices. By accessing and using Create Wealth Network's content, you acknowledge and agree to the terms of this disclaimer. So MSI report, as I mentioned, MSI, multiple sources of income, right? So we have to welcome ourselves to the world of financial freedom, all right? The traditional 9-to-5 job model is obsolete. Okay, the modern need for diversification is important right now because if you're living in the world that I'm living in, and I'm sure you are, you know, what you were earning as a full-time income before, maybe it was sufficient, but due to inflation and the increase in all expenses, it is no longer enough. Now your full-time income, you're actually short. Many people are short at the end of the month. Right. So it's very important that we introduce the concept of multiple income streams, right? And the objective is to empower individuals to make their money work for them. So your primary income is what you're working 9 to 5, or whatever, if you're commission based, whatever the case may be, where you're exchanging your time for money, that's your primary income, right? So now with your primary income, what you want to do is you want to take pieces of that and diversify. You want to put them in different places. And why is it important to invest? Because go look in your mailbox. In your mailbox, probably you're seeing a bunch of flyers from realtors. You're probably seeing bills. If there's letters, they're more than likely bills, right? And that's it. And you're getting a few promotions from some restaurants. Maybe they have 1-2 promotions, but when you go in your mailbox, the majority of the things that you're seeing are bills, right? When you're driving around in your car and you need gas, go look at how that gas has been increasing. We've seen it in the past 10 years go from 87 cents to now touching $1. I mean, $2, right? Go grocery shopping and just take one of the small baskets. Don't even take a full cart. Just take one of those handheld baskets and then fill it up with some groceries and then go to the cashier and tell me it's not over $100, right? And the home prices, in the home, when you're going and you're looking for a home, whether you're buying it or renting it, you're seeing the prices increase. A neighbor of mine right now just finished his basement. He has a 3-bedroom basement apartment, and he has a tenant in there registered to go in for November. I asked him, how much you charging him? He said $2,400 a month. $2,400 a month before used to be a mortgage for a detached house. Now it's a 3-bedroom basement apartment for rent. You're paying $2,400 a month, right? So this is why we need to invest, because the cost of living is going up, right? Inflation and interest rates. So we see the decrease in purchasing power, right? As inflation rises, the value of money decreases, right? Making it harder for homeowners to maintain their standard of living. High interest rates in home ownership, mortgages and borrowing. High interest rates lead to increased mortgage costs for the new homeowners and those with variable rate mortgages. Existing homeowners have the adjustable rate mortgages can be more expensive, leading them to financial strain, right? And it reduces affordability. Higher interest can limit the pool of potential buyers, affecting home prices, right? And, investing in real estate is something I'm really passionate about, and I encourage everyone to be in. But just even being out there, even people who just want a house for themselves, it's a challenge, right? So it's very important that we have different investment opportunities available as well for you to climb up and get to those to the place where you're feeling comfortable, right? Because all these expenses which are weighing on you, we need to lighten the load, right? So we need more money coming in to make these expenses, pretty much like a piece of cake. Okay, they're nothing because you have income that's coming in that's outweighing these expenses, right? And because we need to get checks instead of debts. We want for checks to come in the mail more than bills to come in the mail, right? And it's obviously theoretically speaking, because now most money comes in digital, but we need our income to surpass our expenses. If you agree with me, you could type in a chat or something, put a yes or a thumbs up or something like that. If you agree with me that we need more income coming in than the bills that we're paying out. So I'll go to the next slide. Okay, I don't see no one messaging yet. So okay, thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Kathy agrees. Thank you, Kathy. So we got one person that's on the same page as me. And anyone else agree with me with this statement? Please put it in the text, or you can even just say yes. Okay, I see some pinks coming up. Agreed, thank you. Madhav, yes. Hasiaka, yes, you agreed. Hilda, yes, thank you. This is what we need. This is what we need for everyone to be on the same page, right? Because if we are on the same page, then when we're inviting people to come to this meeting, thank you, Busar. When we're inviting people to come to this meeting, then you have absolute conviction to ensure that they come on this meeting, because you know that they need to have this type of mindset. They need to make that shift from 9 to 5 to thinking, okay, I need to build multiple sources of income, right? And these are along with the principles of Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is famous for the book that he wrote called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? And this is a bestseller, and it's been over 20 years, and it's still one of the #1 selling books for over 20 years, right? And the reason why is because he's giving us the escape route. He's showing us the guideline to escape, out of this rat race, right? Because every one of us on here is one of these 4 quadrants. We're either E, employee, where you have a job; S, self-employed, where you own a job; B, a business owner, where you own a system that works for you; or I, an investor, where money works for you. All right. And the way to get from E to I is you got to get into each quadrant as you see, these arrows are moving themselves through the quadrant. So we want to move from E to S, S to B, B to I, right? And we want to be in the I quadrant as much as possible, because when your money's working for you, then you have more time, right? And why invest? Because when you're investing, I want you to think of it like nature, right? You're planting seeds, right? So how many seeds are you going to invest in? How many seeds are you going to plant, right? Because as you're planting these seeds, right, and instead of actual seed, you see some currency, right? You're planting seed, then what's going to grow? You're going to grow. Opportunities are going to grow, right? And as opportunities grow, you have income that's coming in from other places, right? And when that happens, you feel more free to do things of leisure because you haven't been working as hard for them, right? And that's one of the things why people are very hesitant to release their money, is because you've worked so hard for it, right? If you're going and you're working and you're hustling, busting, and you're doing all this stuff and you're getting paid, when something's out there, maybe you may want that thing and you love that thing, but like, no, it's too expensive, because you're exchanging it for the time that it takes for you to get that money. But when your money is going to work, then you're more open to opportunities. You're more open to things because oh, wow, okay, this money that I put in is growing and it just keeps on growing, right? And that's the benefit of having multiple sources of income. Number one, financial security, right? So you're reducing the dependency on a single source of income, right? Number two, income stability. You have a buffer against economic uncertainties. Right now, there is a big economic uncertainty. Some people are saying we are already in a recession, right? But the effect of that has not even come. It's probably even 5 to 10% right now, right? So having MSI gives you that income stability, right? And then three, growth of opportunities. You're expanding wealth through various channels, right? So you're not just depending on one channel, right? Four, flexibility. So you're balancing work life and passion projects, right? That's what allows you to do more of the things that you love, right? You could go and let's say you're a singer, and they say, oh, the music industry is a hard industry. But if you're earning multiple sources of income and you're getting income from all different places, right? Then you could sing. You could sing and you could do that as a leisure because I'm getting paid anyways, right? I'm getting paid either way. But then, of course, you want to monetize your singing too, but you have the time to do that. You're not solely depending on your music career to take off, right? You have other opportunities that are around there, right? And then five, wealth creation, right? Accumulating assets and investments over time. So this is very important because this is a ladder, and with everyone that's coming into Create Wealth Network, I'm thinking about the person at the bottom level. I'm thinking at the person that does not have a dollar, right? And how we can help them to start earning income and then getting them up to the stages of buying real estate, right? Or buying businesses, right? Like there's many investments that you could get involved with, but it depends on what level you're at that people will have conversations with you. Right? If you're interested in buying a business, let's say you want to buy like a McDonald's right now, right? Could you have that conversation, right? But if you had maybe say 500K saved right there, then maybe you could have that conversation, right? You could sit with someone and say, hey, I'm thinking about getting McDonald's. It's $1 million. Let's go halves, right? But you got to build yourself up to that level, right? Because the rich, they see time as more valuable than money, right? But the poor, they see money more valuable than time, right? But the interesting thing is the rich use their money to get more time, right? Because they value the time more, right? Poor people, when they see, when they have to spend their money, they hold on to that, right? And they hold on to it because that's the money that they have. That's what's left. But what happens is they don't have much time. Right? The beautiful thing is that money you could get earned back, but you can't earn time back. Once the time has passed, it's passed. Right? So money can even if you had 100,000 and tomorrow you had zero, the next day you could get 100,000 back. Right? You could get that money back. But let's say, in terms of that past hour, so far that 20 minutes we've been in this presentation, that past 20 minutes, we don't get that back. This is recording, so yes, you get the replay, so you may get the presentation back in a sense, but you don't get the time back. So I value your time for being on here, and that's why we want you to invite people to come on this MSI report, because it's all about the shift in your mindset. It's all about understanding, what are we doing here, right? Because where's your money going, right? As you get your money, most people, what they do is they spend it in everything, the housing, debt payments, and usually, the mistake that a lot of us are making is we're paying our debts first. So we're paying all our debts, and then what's left we put into everything else, right? But we need to be operating on an opposite way, where you pay yourself first, right? You pay yourself first, and then yes, you take care of all these things as well, right? What do I mean by paying yourself first, right? Where's your money going? You got to diversify your assets so that, over time they're growing, right? And don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? So in the MSI report, I'm going to be presenting opportunities to you, different opportunities, right? But the key thing where we want your mind shifting is, don't just choose one and just get involved with one, because that one could disappear tomorrow, right? And then if you put all your money in that one, then pretty much your money has been disappeared, right? So right now, what we want to do is we want to diversify. We want to look at opportunities and then see what's comfortable, and then allocate funds into these different assets that we're accumulating, right? And Robert Kiyosaki has a board game called Cash Flow. And the cash flow, how it works is, over here in the circle at the bottom, this is the rat race, right? And this is where most people in this world are. 95% of the world's population are here in this rat race, all right? And in this rat race, you see these yellow parts right here. This is your paycheck, right? So you're going around and just waiting for the paycheck. And when you wait for the paycheck, most people go and they spend their money on everything until the next paycheck. And then they spend all their money until their next paycheck. And then they spend all their money until their next paycheck. And then they spend it all till the next paycheck. And then they just keep going in circles and circles and circles and circles. And they're staying in that rat race. But to get out of the rat race, what you need to do is invest in different assets, different opportunities. Put your money in things where your money is going to make it grow. And then as you do that, and your passive income becomes higher than your expenses, then you're here on a fast track, where you could go and you could just invest. You could get in business deals. You could do all kinds of stuff to continue making your money grow, right? And that is our objective. That's what we're here to do, right? Because the difference between a bank account and investment is, your bank account is an account held by a bank or credit union that allows the account holder to deposit or withdraw cash. So what you're doing is, with your checkings account, it's more of a storage, right? So you're holding it there in the storage, and then you're taking it out when you're ready for it. I want you to think about the traditional storage, right? Or let's say you have a closet, or you store your stuff in a basement. What happens when you keep that money in, or you keep those items in there for long? They get dusty. They get dusty because they're not being put to use, right? And then you have to clean them off before you use them again, if you even remember that they're there, right? After, when you go through, oh yeah, I forgot I had this, right? And that's what your checking account is. Your checking account is a storage, right? And if you hold your money just staying in your checking account for long, it's going to get dusty, right? And you're going to have to dust it off and put it to use, because in the checkings account, it does not grow, right? Look in your bank account, look every month. And if you just have the same amount, and if you're not depositing new money in there, then the value of it is not increasing. It's actually going down, because every month you have to charge to pay your checking account. You have a fee, right? And the difference between that and investing is, you're deploying capital toward projects or activities that are expected to generate a positive financial return over time. Right. So over time, it could be in a day, it could be in a week, it could be in a month, it could be in a year, it could be in 5 years, it could be 10 years, right? Where you see that return. But the money has been set to work. All right. And, that's what we need to be in investing. And that's something that I'm really passionate about. This is a flyer that I have when I go door knocking, and I meet with people, or even if I meet you in a restaurant, or wherever the case may be, in a mall, I'm in ultimate investment mode, right? Like I said, real estate is the number one thing that I feel we should invest in, right? Because it's something that housing is something that we all need. We all need shelter, right? But to invest in real estate, you need 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, $500,000, right? And not everyone has that, right? So I'm passionate, to get people up to that level, right? And I'm looking to build a team of leaders, which I'm hoping everyone on here is. And since you're on this call, that is who you are, right? And for us to go out in this world, in a sense, come meet up and then deploy out in the world and go and help more people get up this ladder from, zero to where they can invest in real estate or invest in businesses, and earn passive income, right? And because we want to be in this category where we care more about our time, right? And our money, of course, money is important, but we're using our money to get more time. And what happens is when we use your money to get more time, your money's making money. So it's not like you're ignoring money, your money's making money. So the primary opportunity that we're presenting is the MapBook income. All right, and the MacBook income, you're going to earn $1 per day for filling out this time card, right? And this time card is on the page where you registered on, right? And this is going to make you pretty much take accountability on yourself in terms of our programs. We have a mentorship program. It's a coaching program, shifting your mindset and for performance, so every day is being utilized. Every day you're actually going and becoming the best version of yourself, right? And with this, we have an income opportunity. So we have a passive income stream, for this opportunity, right? So there's two ways to get involved with our programs, right? Which is the MacBook. I'm scrolling down here just to show you what it is, but it's the MacBook and the Focus 11. All right, the MacBook is an annual program, right? It's $9.99 for the year, right? And the Focus 11 is a monthly program, which is $99 for the month, all right? If this is not in your budget right now, that's fine. That's why, we want you to come to the meetings, and we're going to introduce you to other opportunities to where you could build yourself to where you are able to afford this. If you are able to afford this right away, I encourage you get on board, because regardless of how much income you make, if you don't have direction in terms of where you want to be at personally, like in your life, like what are your passions, what are your goals, what are your dreams, and what steps you're going to take to get there, then the money is irrelevant, and we see that from people who win the lottery. They win the lottery and they get, millions of dollars, and then the millions become zero because they had no vision. They didn't know what they were going to do with it. They didn't know what they wanted to do with the money that they're accumulating. Right. And with our programs, the MacBook and the Focus 11, you're going to have clear direction. You're going to have a sense of purpose. You're going to understand what it is that you want to do in your life. And, it allows you to navigate yourself there. Right. It's the most powerful program in the world. Right. It just has to get recognition. People just need to experience it and use it and get an understanding of how powerful it is. Right? You get your God power that is unleashed. It's inside of you and you're unleashing it. Right? And with this program, as anyone upgrades and subscribes in this program, you're going to earn a 30% commission, which is tier 1, right? Which is generation 1, 10% generation 2, and 10% generation 3. So anyone that you're inviting to this webinar, anytime anyone wants to upgrade and get a part of our program, the MacBook program or the Focus 7 program, you're going to earn 30%, 10%, 10%. So what this means is if they choose the monthly option, which is $99 a month, then every month you're going to earn $30 a month US, right? And then if that person shows someone about this opportunity and they also enroll in a monthly option, you're going to earn $10 a month from them telling somebody. And then if that person even tells somebody, then you still earn 30%. This is you right here. You still earn 30%. So it goes 3 tiers down. So it's an extension of you. You're not even going to know some of these people that will go and share this opportunity with people. And you're going to get paid either every month or every year. right? And on the yearly option, it's $300 a year for the first person, tier 1. If they invite someone and someone gets on board, you're going to earn $100 a year from that. And then if that person shares with someone and they upgrade and subscribe to our MacBook program, then you're going to earn $100 a year from them as well. This is passive income, meaning that you can be on a beach, right? And if people are going and sharing this with other people and they're coming on board the meetings and they see the program, they see the results everyone in the program's getting, and they upgrade and subscribe, then you're going to get paid for that, right? And payments is every 14 days you get paid. But on top of that, you're going to earn that dollar per day as you're subscribed. When you're subscribed to the program, you earn $1 per day for using the MacBook, right? And all you got to do is fill out this time card here. You click the time card. The time card pretty much runs you through, what to do to get the thing. So there's only a few questions. It's yes or no answers. Click, and then submit it, and then you're going to earn $1 per day, right? And or a point per day if you're not yet subscribed in the program. You're earning a point per day, and the points are for prizes that will be given out throughout the year. So first thing that you do when you sign up with the MacBook Income is get your referral ID, all right, your affiliate code. If you don't have it yet, I want to just play this quick video to show you how to get your referral code. And this code, you send it to everyone that you want to come on board to our meetings. All right. So I'm going to play this so you can just quickly see how to get your code if you do not have it already.
Go to msireport.ca. Click here to sign up and register. Secure your spot now. Scroll down. Then click the Invite Referral Code plus Earnings button. Sign up by entering your first name, last name, email address, and your PayPal email address. Click on I'm Not a Robot, and click the right images for verification. Then click on the Sign Up button. Read the Terms of Service and Affiliate Program Agreement. Scroll down. And at the bottom of the page, click on I agree. On the next page, look for the referral link, then copy.
All right, that was very simple, right? So this is very simple of what you need to do, right? And that's all we're asking you to do. So just every week throughout the week, go get your affiliate code, right? And just share it with people. Say, hey, are you open to investing? Hey, we have a investors meeting every Saturday. I want you to join and come take a look at what's going on. Some great investment opportunities being presented. Just join, right? And once they do that and they use your link, invite them. And what happens is they're actually linked to you forever, right? So now at any time they want to upgrade and get on board with the Focus 11 or the MacBook, then you're going to get a commission paid to you, right? But not only that though, but you're giving them insight. You're getting them on this meeting where we're going to be talking about other opportunities, right? But the reason why the MacBook and the Focus 11 are so important is because they focus on mindset. Mindset is the main thing. You got to fix your mindset, because if your mind is set to, I'm going to have multiple sources of income, and I'm going to and you're thinking about the things that that will reward yourself with that as you have multiple sources of income. What can you do with it? Get immersed in that feeling. Right? Then what happens is you're going to be drawn towards opportunities that allow that. Just like you're in this meeting right now. It's not a coincidence. It's the frequency that you're on. Right? It's frequency that I'm on. Right? We're all on this frequency. And any person that you invite and they come to the meeting, they internally, they wanted to come to the meeting because we are all connected and we're all operating on a frequency where we're being drawn together, and like-minded people are being drawn together all the time in all atmospheres all over the world, right? That's why If you go to a place that you see homeless people, there's a group of homeless people. If you go to a sports game where there's athletes, there's a group of athletes. If you go in a mastermind where people are into real estate, they're all into real estate. You come on here, we're all into investing. So it's the groups come because there's like-minded interests, right? If someone is say for example a hockey fanatic and they're in a group with just people who are strictly basketball fanatics, they're going to feel out of place because it's not the vibration that they're on. So if you feel an urge to reach out to anybody to join these meetings, the reason why you're feeling the urge is because in spirit they have called you to call them. All right. And as you're enrolled in the map book, then you'll get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. But we are all communicating all the time. It doesn't have to just be verbally and vocally. We're communicating through spirit all the time, right? And so anytime you feel an urge to reach out to someone, get them on this meeting, make sure you do it because they're actually asking you to call them, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to fulfill our dreams and our passions, right? And our dreams and our passions are called wealthy moments. And while you're here living in this world, you are supposed to fulfill your dreams and your passions, right? A lot of people give up because they see all this resistance in this outside world that's coming against them. And sometimes they're convinced that, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to live that dream life I wanted. Maybe I'm not supposed to travel the world. Maybe I'm not supposed to have that dream car that I wanted. Maybe I'm not supposed to live in that dream home. Maybe I'm not supposed to have that family I wanted, or whatever the case may be, right? But you are, because if you think it, then it is meant to be. If it's in your heart, then that is the Christ consciousness that is speaking to you, telling you this is who you're supposed to be, right? And a lot of times, unfortunately, money strays us away from that. It allows not to get that, but that should not be the case. It's the intention that's first. It's the intention, and then everything else gets built around that. So if you're living your ideal life right now, what does it look like? I want you to go inside yourself and just and visualize what that looks like with no restrictions. Because most of the time people are like, oh, I will do this, but I don't have the money. So eliminate money aspect and think about, what does your ideal life look like? If you had all the money in the world, what does it look like? And immerse yourself in that feeling. Visualize yourself, meditate on that. And once you're ready to upgrade and subscribe, get in the MapBook program. And the MapBook program will allow you to express that on a daily basis, right? And understand what is your why. What is your why? Why do you want this? Like, why is that important to you? Why is coming on these meetings so important? Like, what is it that drives you, right? And this is something that you may know, or you may be in discovery of, you may be figuring out, right? But have this question on all the time. Have this question in the back of your mind all the time, right? So I want to, on top of the MapBook income opportunity, right? There's other opportunities that are entry level that I'm sharing with you so that, you can get started and start bringing in a ROI, bringing in a return on your investment, and, this first one right here, which I'm involved with, I've been involved with for about 2 months now. It's called AVA, audio visual advertising, right? And AVA is a platform where the minimum investment is $20. Right. So if you have $20 right now, you could get started. You could start investing in yourself. Right. And the returns that they pay is 3% per day. Right. Up to from a 1.5x to a 5x ROI. Right. And then they have other packages, which is $50 package, $150 package, $500 package, and $1,500 package. Right. And for each of them, you get 3% per day, ROI. Right. And you could draw anything over $10. Right. And the opportunities there, it's available for you. And we want you to get started with it, and obviously invest in money that you could afford to lose. Right. Because all these opportunities, we don't know what's going to happen with them tomorrow. Right. They could disappear tomorrow. But, the investment, the return that you get is high. Right. So if you want low risk investment, right? Then, you know, GICs and those things work, right? And definitely diversify, right? So put that in there. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? So put money in those as well, right? RSPs, put money in those as well, right? Insurance, like all these things you want to put your money in. But here's something else for you to put your money in, right? Choose what you how much you want to put in it, and it pays pretty good. Like I've been involved with it for a little bit now, and I'll even go in and I'll show you my page with it, so that you could see pretty much what's happening on my front, you know, with this opportunity, right? So AVA. Okay, so on here, it shows you your assets. This is my asset pool, right? I'll show you the withdrawal records that I have here. So far, like I said, I've been involved for about 2 months, right? And I've made $1,855, so $1,855. These right here are all the withdrawals that I've taken out from the platform. You know, since it shows here, September 18th is when I started withdrawing, and you know, it's the numbers keep going up, right? In terms of investment, like I said, its starting investment is $20, right? So you go here to subscribe, you see $20 black iron, right? I have the 20, 50, 150, 550, 1500 package, right? So in total, my earnings from this is $66 per day, right? So it's 3% of what I invested in. Okay. So this again, it's entry level. To start this up, you need to be invited. All right. So we have wealth creators that are on here with us right now, right? Most people probably are set up on here, right? And if not, we will get you set up. If someone invited you here, then ask them for the referral code, right? Because there's an invite code that they have to send you for you to be able to get started on this investment opportunity, right? So just branching off from this, there was an opportunity before called VidiLook, right? And VidiLook, what happened with it, it was kind of like the pioneer of this industry. And with every new business, there's gonna be hiccups, right? And there was a big hiccup where it just grew way too fast, right? Where there was over like 100,000 people that were on the VidiLook platform, which is pretty much a very similar platform to this, right? And what happened was the funds that were in the reserve got depleted, right? And they got depleted in an unusual way. So there's actually a lawsuit on there. But from that, you know, opportunities have came, you know, stronger opportunities have came, right? Because you learn from your mistakes. So the founder of VidiLook has relaunched Vend, which is VEND, which is VidiLook Effort Never Dies, right? And Vend is pretty much on a next level. Like it's innovation to the fullest. It's no longer, AVA is pretty much the same concept of what VidiLook was, but Vend in the revamp, it's on another level. It's on another level. And the reason why is because they are now creating an innovation to the blockchain, right? This is something that you guys are one of the first to hear about this, right? I'm a leader in the Vend community, right? So I'm in all the leadership meetings. I know pretty much everything what's going on the inside. And what's happening right now is it's an opportunity that it will blow you away. And the required investment starts at $50. Then I have a 150 package, 500 a package, and 700 package, which is launching on Tuesday, right? And obviously they're going to have higher packages and higher opportunities. But this pays 2 to 7% per day, right? And from a 2x to a 20x ROI, right? So it's, like I said, it's innovation to the blockchain. What do I mean by this? What I mean is that you're going to earn USDT on the blockchain from multiple tokens. All right. So remember, I was talking about before the VidiLook, it was VDL, and it was just all one app, and there was only one token that you could trade from and cash out from. So now the innovation of it is there are multiple tokens that are going to be released on this platform, different opportunities for you to invest in. But what you're going to do is you're building like a wallet of multiple tokens. So if any of the companies go out, then you're okay because you have other tokens that you could change your USDT from, right? Hasiyaka said some of his invitees tried joining the meeting several times but couldn't access the meeting. Yeah, they should. Did you forward the link from our group? Just forward them that link. They should be able to access because everyone here access, right? So the link that we have in the MSI report page, you could forward that to them. Just forward that to them, and they should be able to get in. You know, because it's an open link. There's no password, right? And when you give your referral code, right? I want to get back to that because, like I said, this is the main core. This is the hub of everything. When you give your referral code, it's going to take them to the same page, the MSI report page, right? It's going to take them to this page, right? So all they got to do is just register, right? So send me your link. They just got to register. And once they're here, right? This thing I got to fix. I don't know why it's showing that. But once they come here, you see here, click to join the Zoom meeting every Saturday at 11 a.m. If they're on this page, all they got to do is click this and they're automatically in the meeting. So you don't have to find the links anywhere. It's in here, which is your back office. This is your back office, right? And if you have not done it already, once you're on this page, please go and save the page as a home screen. There's instructions of how to do it right here, right? So if you have an Apple computer, you click, once you're on this page, you click this, right? And then what you add to home screen. And it's going to show up like an app on your phone, right? So then you just click on the app. And then once you click on the app, then it's going to bring you there. If you have Android, you go to the top where the star is, and then you go here where it says add to your home screen. And it will save as an app on your home screen. So then you don't have to even go to the front pages, click on the app. So to bring you here, you click on here and you're in the meeting, right? If you're subscribed to our program, right, then you just click over here, you just fill your time card. Every day, just click on the app, boom, you come in here, go to the time card, fill your time card, submit it every day, right? You need to get your invite referral code. You want to refer someone, you click on the app, you come here, your referral code, you just log in quick, get your code, and then you send it to them, right? And then join our WhatsApp group. The link is here, join our WhatsApp group. I see someone just joined right now. Oh, this person said you can't join. Yeah, the link is right here. Just click on a link and you're good to go. But yeah, let them know. But yeah, thank you. You know, this person just joined. That means that he got on the page. So even with him, tell him to just click on the blue button on the page. Because if he joined our WhatsApp group, more than likely he got this, right? You could invite anybody at any time as well to our WhatsApp page, but you just click here and it will get them in. All right. So the blockchain, I just want everyone to really understand what's going on here. So with Vend is like an umbrella. All right. So I'm going to show you what's going on here. So Vend is like an umbrella. Okay. And then underneath Vend, they have multiple, they're going to have multiple opportunities like tokens. If you think about stocks, if you're thinking about crypto, they're going to have multiple things that are going on here for you to invest in. You don't have to invest in all of them, right? You can invest in some of them, but within Vend, they're giving you MSI. They're giving multiple sources of income. Already they have 3 different tokens, MMM, UPU, and VEND. So this is I took a snapshot yesterday. So on my Vend, I currently have $30 USDT in my MMM. I have $6 USDT in my Vend. And then UPU, I haven't started that yet, you know. So when I invest in it, then I'll have some in there. And then there's going to be hundreds of other things that come on after that as well that you're going to be able to invest in. So it's an opportunity where you could win. Like there's so many ways to win, and you don't have to worry about, okay, is this company is this going to rug pull, right? Because if it rug pulls, then there's other backups that you have as well. Oh, no, okay, there you go. There's other backup other opportunities within the app that you're gonna have that you could sell as well, right? And you could go collect your USDT from, right? So this, guys, this right here, I'm telling you, like what this is gonna do is it's unprecedented. It's the first time ever in this industry, right? And it came from a father part of something else. right? So, every time there's innovations that happen, or sometimes, something has to die off for something to come about, like a caterpillar dying off to become a butterfly, right? So they just released this MMM package, right? Which I'm really excited about. I already have the MMM Bruns, right? It's $500 USDT, right? And it gives you a 10x multiple. So you put in 500, you get back 5,000. And every day you get 5% ROI. So it's $25 every day, right? For watching your ads, right? And the good thing with the Venn platform is the ads, they go by quick. So every ad is, you get like $1, right? So it goes by really quick to go through your ads for the day, right? So there is a prerequisite, and the reason why they're doing this prerequisite, because they want for this umbrella company to continue to grow. So for you to be on an MMM package, you have to have someone from your downline has to have a 1-star package, right? A Venn, right? And then it opens up the opportunity for you to open up the bronze package, right? And the silver package, which is going to launch on Tuesday, it's 700 USDT onto a 20x multiple. So your payback is 14,000, right? And every day you're going to earn $49 ROI, right? But the prerequisite is that you need one of your downlines to have a 1-star Venn, right? And 1-star UPU Spark, which is this package, right? So now this industry, because it's growing so fast, and right now, obviously, not everyone's open to recruit and refer, right? And by you coming into Stable DAO and registering in a Stable DAO, as long as you have one account that's KYC'd, which is know your customer, you can actually create multiple accounts on the Stable DAO platform underneath yourself so that you can for these packages, right? So for example, in my case, I have the Create Wealth Network, then Create Wealth Network 1, Create Wealth Network 2, Create Wealth Network 3, right? So I can go and I could meet this requirement without having to recruit anyone. So I could get a account underneath my original account, get the 1-star Venn, which is $50, right? And then on my account, my original account, I qualify to get this bronze MMM pack, right? And for the silver, I could go to my second account, I could get the UPU, and I already have the 1-star Venn, right? And then it qualifies me to get this 700 USD silver pack, what pays $49 every day to a 20x multiple. So just to give an example, 7% return every day. That means in 14 days, you made back your $700, right? And then after 14 days, everything's profit to a 20x up to 14,000 is what you're going to get paid, right? And, on top of that, I have the Wealthy Recovering Plan that has been launched. A few of you already started to experience it. And this is something that I want to continue to grow. So yes, it starts with me, but as you build and you're getting money that's being printed, in a sense where you've already made back your ROI, so you already got your money back, right? And now it's just money that's being made for you. Let's help people recover, right? And the recovery plan originally started from the video look, and people who in a sense are still waiting on the money to be transferred to the new app, right? But there's a lawsuit going on and all kinds of stuff, so we don't know when that's going to happen. So right now, I want everyone to recover, right? And with that, as you see here, I'm looking to invest time and money into hardworking leaders who will work with me to build a future of change, to improve the financial situation and mindset of many struggling families in need. That's what this whole thing's about, right? And even I'm sharing with people that, I'm willing to sponsor a package, and people just don't believe me because this is not something that people do, right? But as you see, the heart is beating there, and I'm really compassionate, and I care about the future of this world, right? And right now, if we don't go out and help people recover, right, many people will flatline, right? So we have to see ourselves as that resuscitation on their chest and reviving people from this economic downturn that's happening. So anytime you bring someone onto this meeting, or if you are a guest on this meeting and someone invited you, thank them. Thank them, because it's really a sense of us going out and caring for others, right? I actually updated this graph right here, and there's a rainbow in there, and the rainbow, represents after the storm. After the storm, that's what we see the rainbow, right? And in the Bible, after the Joan of Arc, when the storm happened, that was God's promise that better times are to come, right? And that's where we are right now. Better times are to come. And we have to go out and, like I said, and we need to see everyone as leaders. We need volunteers to go out and, help us build and even eventually help us present, so that we can help people get out of this economic downturn. We can help people to go from nothing to something, zero financially, to be able to provide a meal for their family to eat. I'm proud to say yesterday I bought food for my family, and it wasn't from my primary income. It wasn't from my working income that I have to physically exchange my time for. It was from getting this MSI from multiple sources of income. It was from money that was making me money, right? And I was able to feed my family. But this is something that we want everyone to be able to do, right? So to continue as everyone on this meeting right now, I'm here to support you. I'm here to support you, and as well as you're being supported, we want you to support others. So in order for this to happen, and in order for us to really build on this recovery plan, there needs to be a model to get the money back, so that we could disperse it out again, right? So please continue to attend these MSI report meetings every weekend, Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is the time that we are right now. And I will be working with the closest wealth creators who attend on our wealthy recovery plan, where I will invest the upfront package available to give you ROI. My only request is that when you make your withdrawals, send 50% back to me, to my wallet, until you cover the full amount that I invested in you. And then once you recover it all, I appreciate a gratuity payment as a thank you. And then you continue to make all the money you want from the new revenue you've obtained. It's a win-win, and it's fair. All right. And this is a model that, as you recoup all your money, or you get your money and you're in a financial state where you have extra money that's being made for you, we want you to continue this, and help sponsor someone else's pack, right? And make them pay you back once they recover as well, right? Because if we're all in it like this, then everyone has to win, right? And that's pretty much what we want to do. And we want to have more investments. We're going to introduce more investments to everyone, right? And we're in a WhatsApp group. So if you're in our WhatsApp group and you've already started recovering your money, and you started earning, you started withdrawing, post your withdrawals in the group. Let everyone in the WhatsApp group see that, oh, we're making money. It's happening. And this is something that is continuing to grow. Sustainability depends on yourself, because now when you're diversifying, and we diversify, that's really where the sustainability happens, right? So we're number one, as you're involved with the MapBook program, you're going to earn money from inviting people to this meeting, right? Because as they upgrade and subscribe to our program, which is going to give them the clear direction for their path, for their future, for their vision, right? What are you doing with the money, right? That's important to know. The MapBook is going to help you with that. The Focus 11 is going to help you with that, right? And as you upgrade and subscribe to those packs, then you're going to get commission for it. And then on top of that, we have these other opportunities that we're going to get you involved with, that's going to generate income for you starting today. All right. So if you haven't been sponsored yet, we're going to sponsor some packs today, right? And even if you are, there's some packs that we're going to sponsor because you're on this meeting, right? I want it to be purpose. I want this to be purposeful. I want everyone to feel that, oh, I got to go on this meeting because we're here to help everyone. We're here to help everyone grow, right? So that's the MSI report, right? But on top of that, I want to go into the Vend and MMM real quick before we come off, and then open up for any questions, right? To make sure that everyone's on the right track and is going along the way. So with Vend, right? pretty much what how this industry works is you get tokens. So you see all these tokens that you're getting, the VEND, the MMM, the UPU. These are tokens, and what the tokens allows increase in value on the blockchain, right? So as it gets put on the blockchain, it gets value because it's on there, and it can increase in value every day, right? And it obviously over time you'll understand more of what I'm talking about, right? But you could start then with $0, right? Because you could earn money from watching the videos. So there's freebie tasks that you could do, and the freebie task will pay you 50 cents per day for watching videos, right? And then you could accumulate to the point where you get to the first pack, which is a 50 pack, right? And then from the 50 pack, you know, you'll be able to eventually get that, and then you earn 3% of the subscription cost. So every day you'll be earning an income. So I'm just going to go into my VEND, right? And I'll show you how it works, because I haven't watched my ads yet for today, but I'll show you how it all works. So over here, the good thing with VEND is the community is in control, right? So right now they have a limit of $100 withdrawal per day, right? And the reason why they have that is to protect liquidity, because the video, look, that's what happened. There was no cap on withdrawals, and people were drawing $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, like just draining out the account, and there's no liquidity in the account, right? So then what I like what then is they're teaching us about this blockchain industry. They're letting us know why what happened with VideoLook happened, and we have the control to prevent it from happening now. So there's a cap on withdrawals from $100, right? It's at 100, but we want to increase it, right? And right now I'm going to choose 100 to 200 because it's still early. I don't want it to get to 1,000 where everyone's withdrawing 1,000, then they deplete the account, right? I want this to be sustainable, so that as I share this with people, you know, it's not something that goes away tomorrow, right? It's not something that rug pulls, right? It's something that's sustainable and it lasts a long time. So I have a vested interest in the longevity of this, because I know this is an opportunity that's going to help people change their lives, right? And what should we vote on next? Protect liquidity, right? And that's one of the main things to protect liquidity, right? So I'm going to go to the app, but before I go to that, I want to show you guys so that you guys get an understanding of what is happening with this model, okay? Because this model is very important that we understand the model, because if we understand the model, then we understand the longevity of it. And being in a leadership group, I told them these reports need to be posted every day so that I could send it to my people and everyone knows what's going on. Because if we all know what's going on, then we know the big picture. And then we have confidence in going out and sharing this with people. So these are the stats from yesterday. So voting, as you see those voting, it shows you the results of how everyone voted, right? So the last vote was increased daily withdrawals. As you see, that got the most votes. So you see today when I just voted, it said increased withdrawals to 200 or to 1,000, right? So that vote happened as well. So on tomorrow, it's going to show the results of that voting process. And as you log in your app, you'll be voting as well. So it's the community that's determining everything. But at the same time, what's happening is we're learning about this industry. And this is a new industry, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are at the ground floor. We are at the ground floor of this. So the income earning potential for everyone, honestly, there is no limits, right? It shows the increase of potential earnings from 3x to 2x. You may not understand this, but as you're involved, you will. But here's the business report, okay? So this is very important to understand, okay? So it shows total rewards, right? So the total rewards that they have in this company with Venn is $314,274, right? That's what's the total rewards. And then the total revenue that they have is $45,184, okay? So the rewards to revenue, as you see, there's 6,275 packages were sold, right? So the packages is what I showed you over here, these packages, right, that were sold in Venn, right? So from these 6,275 packages that were sold, the total revenue and rewards is 142,900, right? And what 142,900 means is that this is what is inside of the account right now. So as this money comes out, and that's the reward. So as people are taking out money, right? The difference between the two will give you what your revenue to rewards is, right? And that's the gap. That is how much is proof of revenue that is in the account. So as long as the revenues are higher than the rewards in total, then there's always money in the account for you to withdraw. Okay. And over here, it shows you the packages that were sold every day. So we see over here, there's on the 14th of October, there was 637 packages sold. Right. Then on the next day, 140, then 238, 200, 317, 250. Yesterday, there was 352 packages sold. Right. So what that does is it shows that, okay, we see this going up. Okay, there's packages sold. There's more money coming into the company, right? Which makes the account nice and healthy for us to withdraw. Right. And that's key. And then there's MMM package, which is doing the same. So the MMM package, right? So it's a different coin. So remember, there's different tokens within the Venn app, but we're going to get the data for each one. So you could see, okay, which ones are performing well? What do I want to invest in? And you could see, okay, this is what's happening. This is the big picture. So it shows each day, October 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. How many people bought these packages? Right now, the brunch package for MMM is $500. So yesterday, 500 times 41, right? 500 times 41. Yesterday, in the actual reserves was $20,000. 500 is what came into the account, right? So us knowing 25,000, right, and us looking over here, right? It shows right here. It shows, okay, so the total rewards, as we see here, the revenue in the account is 213,000, right? 213,000 being the total money that's in the account right now. So if you were to withdraw, we have all this money that's still in there. And that's why they put $100 maximum each day, right? Because let's say you had, the difference between the rewards, right? Because rewards is what's being withdrawn, right? Rewards what's being withdrawn, right? And then here's the revenue. So as the rewards are being withdrawn, more revenue's coming in, right? So that's why the rewards to revenue is it's in a good, healthy place, because there's all this room. It's still money that's in the account. There's still money in the wallet right here, right? And, so as you withdraw, as long as there's more money that's in the wallet, then you could be free to withdraw. You know that your withdrawals are going to work. You're going to be able to withdraw because the money is there. And that's something that before with VideoLook, they didn't do. They didn't show us the numbers, so no one knew it was in the account. But now, because of that, it's their full transparency. So everyone will always know how much money is in the account, right? And what you're able to withdraw. So you're able to withdraw every day, $100 you can withdraw, right? And it shows the numbers there. So that is really key and important, for us to know. And those will be released every day. And in our WhatsApp group, you'll see them. As you see, if you look in there right now, they're all there. So you can see what's going on. And every single day that will be updated, right? So for then, as I mentioned, they have generational referrals as well, right? So the first person that gets there, if you refer this and someone gets the 50 star, they're going to pay you 10% of that $50 that person paid, right? So you're going to get $5, right? Then the second person, you get $15. Third person, you're going to get $10. Fourth person, you're going to get an additional $12.5. And then fifth person, you're going to get $15, right? They're going to pay to in terms of what your revenue is. You get that faster. And then just for people watching their ads, you're going to get paid, right? So generation 1, you're going to get paid, right? And these are, as you go up in level, they have coin holders. You get 0.1% of coin holding. So of their ad watching, you're going to get paid for that as well, right? And then there's different levels: novice, intermediate, advanced, expert, and then obviously the revenues and the ad details go up, right? Once you enroll in these things, I also send the presentations for these too, so you could go in and you could get more detail of how all the structure works, right? I could explain it, but obviously I don't want to spend all the time on here right now explaining each of these, but pretty much there's money coming from all over the place. Let me just put it like that, right? And then on the MMM package, it's the same thing, right? So the silver package just launched, right? And MMM stands for make more money, all right? Make more money, right? And the brunch package has released, and they're just now releasing the silver package, which is going to launch on the 24th, right? Which is Tuesday, right? So there are requirements. You need to get on a stable DAO. So again, if someone invited you here, they more than likely have an account, and you're going to go through their link, all right? And you're gonna invite yourself through their link. They need to get the 1-star package, a person that you referred, or you could open a second account and just get the 1-star package there, right? And there's a strategy where you want to get the 1-star package on that next account, and then you get your MMM package, so you get started right away and start making $25 per day, right? And then if you, for the silver pack, you need someone to get the or the account below you that you open to have the 1-star and the UPU Spark, which is $100. So $150, and then you could upgrade and get that 700 pack, right? Which opens on Tuesday, right? So as we see, so the brunch pack, which is $500 USD, you get $25 per day, which is 5%, up to 10x. So you're gonna get up to $5,000. So you put in 500, and you're gonna earn $25 every day until you reach $5,000. And then once you reach $5,000, you could resubscribe. Silver pack, it's 700 USD, and then you get $49 a day, which is 7%, and it's a 20x multiple. So you're going to earn up to 14,000, right? And that's potential earnings. And the reason why this is potential is going back to that chart. As long as there is money that is coming in, then there will be money to go out, right? And that's pretty much how the whole process works, right? And as you see, they have different levels in terms of referral as well. So as you refer to people, you get up to 30% after the 5th person that subscribes for the MMM pack, right? But what happens is, remember, because they have it, so that from the 5th person, and the strategy that we're going to be sharing with everyone is, when people join, what you want them to do is open 2 accounts. They're going to open their main account, and they're going to open a supplementary account. So the supplementary account, they're going to open it. They're on that supplementary account, they're going to get the VEND, right? And then when they get VEND, then they're going to get the MMM pack, right? And then what that allows you to get is 30% of whatever they put in, right? So if we're working as a community and we're working together, then that helps out their upline to recoup their money faster, right? Because if they're putting in 700 and then they get back 210, yes, I'm going to open up questions right after this for sure, right? And then they get 210, then they're instead of that 700, they actually put in five, right? Because the 200 came back. You got that back. You got your money way back faster. And at this rate of 7%, you actually get your ROI after 14 days. So after 14 days of ad watching, you're going to get your full ROI back, right? And then from there, it's just pretty much you're printing money until you reach that 14,000, right? So going into my Vend account, right? I'm just showing you right now. So over here, I didn't start watching my ads, but just to show you how this platform works, right? So it shows for the day, my received revenue is 0. My remaining revenue is 29.5, right? And the first ad is also always a non-skip ad, right? So the ad has to go.
This is a word.
It doesn't account to
that's more than
your actual your income, but after this one finishes,
it's
then
our
you're gonna start seeing the revenue increase, right? So this one
that when you book an Airbnb up here,
right? So I just want to show you real quick how it works.
Or one down there, we'll have your back. With the most comprehensive protection in travel, always included and always free. Air cover, only on Airbnb.
All right,
Google
so
Career
that's my
Certificates
first
provide
ad.
online job training
Right,
that's
so
fast.
first ad finished, right? So now you see it said I reached my requirement. So all these people up here that you see in the star, these are all people who finished watching the ad. So this ad's playing. You see over here it says receive revenue 0, and it just finished. That ad finished. So now I got $1 USD. I just earned $1 because that ad finished, right? So I just got another $1, another ad finished, right? So you see receive revenue $2, right? So you could claim it faster if you want, but on your phone you can actually claim and swipe it. You can click claim, right? You see I got the Ven, so it shows $3 I got so far today, right? But on your computer, or if you're logging onto your computer, you have to wait for the ad to finish. But on your phone, you can actually swipe up and go to the next ad. All right, and then so this ad's done now. I have another. So keep note over here. You see, every time an ad finishes, it says received revenue goes up, and my remaining revenue goes down. It goes down here $1. It goes up here $1. So I just got another $1. This one went down. My daily available shows over here on the far left. So I'm going until it reaches 30, right? So I have $26 left, right? So now I have 5. So pretty much this thing right here, you could leave it on your computer screen and you could go eat breakfast if you want, or you could go have dinner and just let it play out. And after once it's done, and then you receive your revenue for the day, right? So that's gonna go on up until 30, right? Once you come off of it, it actually stops. So I got 60s, but I'm coming out because I just want to show you what happened. So, right, what happened right now, if you look and I go to my vend, right, it's gonna show. See, it said 5.66. That is the value. 5.66 vend is 1 USD, right? So it showed, okay, those. I just watched 5 ads. You guys seen that, right? So $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, right? So if you look here, you'll see that the balance has increased every time I watch an ad, right? And I go here and you see it here. So it shows I have $12 USDT in vend. In my MMM, I have $36. In UPU, I don't have anything. But then as more coins release, you're going to see them stack over here. How do you sell them? I could click here. I could go to transfer my MMM, right? Oh, no, not transfer. Sorry. I go down here to trade. Go to trade, right? And then trade, it shows, okay, do I want to sell MMM? Scroll down. Do I want to sell vend, right? And then after it's UPU is going to show. Do I want to sell UPU? Do I want to sell whatever, right? So if I want to sell MMM, I have 30. I click sell, right? I know it shows how much I have available, right? So if I want 36, I go 36, right? And it would show, okay, if you sell 36, you're gonna get 34 US dollars. I'll sell it, and then when I sell it, it's gonna go in my assets column in the USDT column, right? And then the USDT column, I'll just go to withdraw, and after, okay, how much USDT do I have? I put in the amount, and after it's like a $2 fee, and I withdraw, and then that is gonna go into your crypto wallet, all right? Whatever wallet you put here, right? So any wallet that takes USDT on the Tron network, it would send it to there. All right. And the same, and it go, you could sell any of these coins at any time. I'm not selling my MMM now because I'm going to wait till my videos finish. I'm actually going to put this on my other screen and let my ads play out. Right. And as they're done, then I'm going to sell it because I'll have $60. Right now, the cap is at 100 per day. So I'm just going to cap that out and then sell it. Right, and then when I sell it, then I get my rewards, and it shows on here. Actually, let me bring the screen back so you can see. So it shows here. You can see your withdrawal records. If I go to profile, right, I could go to my withdrawal records, and it shows every withdrawal that I've made on this platform. So far from then, I withdrawn $336, right? And yeah, you see 89, 82, you know, just different withdrawals that I'm making every day, right? So the goal is for everyone to be subscribed and have these different packages, right? And we're going to start you from 1 star, build you up to 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, whatever, so that you're earning additional source of income. And then on top of that, you know, the MacBook income opportunity, you know, we want you to subscribe and upgrade on there as well. Because when you subscribe, and if we have the formula where everyone's coming and you're earning money from these opportunities, you know, $99 a month is nothing, or $1,000 a year is nothing. Upgrade, get enrolled so that you're acclimated into the program that we have going on, right? And everyone will follow suit and be on there. So now, not only are we making money, but we're becoming holistic, you know, in our approach, in terms of our vision, in terms of the things that we're doing in our lives. So yeah, so that's pretty much the presentation for today. I know some people had some questions, you know, so I want to open it up and answer a few questions for about the next 10 minutes. And then we go from there. Any questions? You can open up your mic, you can raise your hand, you can put it in the text box. Does everyone understand everything that I went over? Busar, I think you said you had a question. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah,
Busar,
I
do
can
you
hear you.
okay, good stuff. Busar, do you have any questions? Hasiaka, any questions? Hilda, Priscilla,
I think so far it's straightforward. I guess I have to like maybe get more like for the other packages. I don't know. I think it's straightforward for me anyways. If I have any questions, I mean I can always reach out, but for now, yeah.
good stuff. Do you understand this right here? This is really important.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's are you talking about like what we have versus what we don't have and how
Ex-
much rewards are being paid out and stuff like that. And
Exactly.
of course, if you take out, people have to keep buying the packages in order for us to, get our rewards. Yeah, I
Exactly.
agree.
Exactly. That's how the model works. People need to come in and put money in so that the reserves account is healthy, right? And as long as the reserves is healthy, which is revenue rewards, right? As long as that stays healthy, then there's always going to be money to withdraw. And right now it's very healthy, and that's why they released the silver pack, right? Because before it was only the bronze pack, and they just wanted to test the model, see the response that they're getting from it, and look at this, look at all the revenue that has came in, right? So they see, okay, this is working. People want to make more money, right? And they're getting that $25 per day. So now the math allowed them to launch the 700 pack, which is a 20x on your money. Busar, thank you. Open up your mic. Talk to us. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
I want to know how to fill in the map book every day. And also, you talk of helping us to have a package.
Yes.
And what you need is honesty, win-win situation,
Yep.
so that you earn for some time and you pay the money invested on our packages.
Yep.
I want you to put more clarification on it.
Yeah, sure. No problem. No problemo. So on these apps, right? So like I said, they have a different pack value, right? So they have the 20 pack, 50 pack, 100 pack, and everything like that, right? That gives you a return on your investment. So for example, the $20 USD, you earn 60 cents per day US dollar. $50, you earn 1.5% USD per day, right? 150 pack, 4.5% per day, right? 500 pack, $15 per day. 1,500 pack, $45 per day. And then on the vend, you have the MMM package where it's $500 and every day you get $25 per day, right? And in the silver pack, you're getting 7% per day, right? So we got to gradually build you up, right? So right now, once you start, we're gonna get you on these first packs, so the 1 star, or on and not only on vend, we're gonna get you on vend, AVA, and then other opportunities are gonna come as well, right? So if I sponsor you on this $50 pack, every day you're gonna earn $1.25 per day, right? So you can withdraw anything over $10, right? So when you make your withdrawals, all I'm asking is, if say you withdraw $10, of the 10, forward 5 to my account, my whatever wallet, right?
Wallet.
Yes. And then the next time you withdraw, whatever, just send half to me, right? So that way, whatever I invested, so if I put $50, if I invest $50 in you, right? I'm expecting the $50 back from you, but from you just ad watching and earning it from the platform. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not expecting you to pay me back your primary income. Like I'm not asking you to go to work and then pay me back the $50. What I'm asking is just commit to this program, watch your ads, build up the revenue, and as you're building up revenue, start paying me back, right? And then once you pay me back, we're good to go. And then any gratuity that you want to give, I welcome it. You know, if it's $5, $10, $100, $5, whatever it is that you want to give in gratuity, you know, I appreciate that, right? Because to be honest with you, starting up with this, I'm using my money, right? I'm using my money, right? So, but at the same time, all I need from you is just commitment, because it's the time and the effort that's gonna help us grow and help all of us grow, right? That's what's required. The money, like I said, money can always be re-earned, right? But the time, that's something that is most valuable. So if you could give your time by coming in on Saturdays, inviting people to the MSI report by using your link, right? By using the LDDY link that you have when you subscribe, when you sign in here, right? You're gonna get that link, right? And then you just send that to people. It's gonna bring them through. It's gonna get them in the channel. They're gonna be on these meetings, right? And then we'll even help sponsor them with the recovery plan. We'll help them too. We'll get them a 20-pack, right? We'll get them started, right? And at the same time, eventually we want to get you to the point where you're bringing in, you know, $1,000 a day plus, or whatever the case may be, to where you can help and help recover people too. Because there are people that, yeah, they just need an opportunity, right? And that's what I'm looking for. Because I was in that spot too, where I just needed an opportunity. I'm still in that spot because there's levels that I'm looking to get that I wish someone would have a hand and pull me up, right? But wherever I'm at, that's something I want to do. I want to always be that hand to pull up, right? Regardless what level, right? And that's where we're at right now, where, yeah, you know, the packages that you have, and by you coming on this meeting here, that shows me commitment. That shows me like, yeah, you know what? I want to put the money in and invest in this person because they're showing me that they're committed. They're showing me that, yeah, they want to do this, and you know, you'll be rewarded. You know, and as you're rewarded, I'm creating a spreadsheet of all the money that I'll be sponsoring, right? But yeah, as you pay back,
that's okay.
Expense. So that makes sense, right?
Thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your good work as well, for being on here. You know, that's what we need. So wrap it up. You know, we need leaders. We need people to come on board. We need everyone to invite their peers, right? And when I say invite your peers, invite them to the meeting, right? Because the thing is, when you're inviting them to the opportunity, you may not know everything, what to explain to them, right? And then they may not understand it, and then they may not be interested. But if we could get them on this meeting for free, right? It's a free thing for them to do. Come on the meeting, listen to what's going on, right? And when they come on here, right? And then in on the page too, they could join our WhatsApp group as well, right? And everyone post your withdrawals, post your stuff that you're making money, right? And if they see this, they're automatically going to join. I'm telling you, because everyone needs money. It's just everyone's skeptical, right? But once they see, okay, the proof of concept, and they see, oh, wow, this is working. Okay, let me know more. I want to know more. Then as they grow on and they get on, then you're going to realize that this is just going to grow passively for you, right? And when I say passively, meaning that people are going to join under you and you're not even going to know who they are, right? And that's what's happening with me. And if we look here on this app here, I have 193 people that are signed under me. I don't even know them. I don't know. I don't know them. Generation 1, I know. You know, there's a few people here that are on my generation 1, right? And I'll show you here. All the details are on your back office, and obviously we'll go over training to show you all that stuff as well, right? But generation 1, I have, like it showed my generation 1, I have a few people on here on my generation 1, right? But generation 2, these are like people who I don't know. Generation 3, I don't know these people, right? The list, look, I don't know any of these people. That's what passive income is, because my time is alleviated. I don't have to show these people anything because they already are showing them. Yes, Busar, I'm ready to work with you as well. And everyone that's on here, I'm ready to work with you also. A shout out. I see Tina, Hilda are on here. They're already getting that money that's building for them. Priscilla, I don't know if you have an account, but whoever invited you, please get their ID, right? And there's either their stable DAO account. So guys, remember, for Vend, you can't invite directly from the Vend app, all right? So this invite
She's
link.
she's already set up. It's Hilda that invited her.
Okay, good
She's all
stuff.
set up in AVA and thing.
And
I already
then
sponsored her in the other one. And then
good. Yeah, so
she
you
just
and you
needs
did it
to
through
get set
Stable
up for
DAO, right?
AVA.
Because good, because this doesn't
Yeah.
work. You got to go through Stable DAO and then set them up through Stable DAO. And the beautiful thing with that is
Yeah,
every
she's all
opportunity
good.
they'll be on all of them, right? And then remember, you could build a sub account. So even Priscilla, if you wanted to get the MMM, you could build an account underneath your original account, right? So all you got to do is use your original account ID and then sponsor it and then set up the account. You can use the same email. The only thing that has to be different is your username. We can use the same email, same phone number, same everything. Just a different email. I mean, different username, right? And then it will qualify you to get the MMM pack, right? Which pays you $25 per day, right? So guys, we're at the ground floor. I'm like I said, I'm in the leadership of the VEN, so I know everything what's happening on the inside. And in the leaders right now, there's about 19 leaders. In the community, there's about 200 people, and you already seen in the reserves, there's over 200,000 in the reserves already, with just only 200 people. VidiLook before had over 100,000 people in it, right? So a lot of those people, what we're seeing is, of course, everyone's salty. You know, we all were, but we're seeing people now saying, okay, you know what? I gotta jump on this because I don't want to miss out, right? And that's what's happening. We're gonna see a lot of people converting over and getting on, but we're the first that are on. All right. So if you don't have your packs yet, and it's good that Priscilla's already on board. And Hasiaku, I know you're on board. Busar, I believe you have one pack. Galaxy S8. I don't know if you want to introduce yourself. I don't know. I see you just joined on, but if you don't mind sharing who you are.
It's me, Derek. I had to use my other phone because
Okay.
that I normally use was acting up.
Okay,
So,
yes, Derek, thank you. Thanks for joining, Derek. Appreciate you, man. And and Derek was also part of the video look as well. And this is the recovery, you know. So we've seen how active our WhatsApp group was before, and we're gonna get it active like that again. We're gonna get it active like that again. You know, let's start getting money in our accounts. And today, you know, like let everyone start posting some withdrawals if you're making withdrawals. With Vend, your withdrawals will come in within about 2 hours. Right, and on AVA, it takes about maximum 48 hours for it to come in. All right, so yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'm happy. This week we had more people on than last week, and let's continue that trend. Let's double up for next week. Right, we have 7 on. Let's get 14 or more on. So that means everyone just has to invite one person. Right, Priscilla, hopefully you have your code for the MSI as well. Hilda, if you invited her, just get her on that page and let her go get her invite link. So send her your link so she gets on, and then she gets her invite link, and she can invite people to this meeting as well. All right, so everyone, you know, God bless. If no one has any other questions, then let's just go make more money.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys. God bless. God bless.
God bless. God bless.
Yes.